Video describes how to complete the expense sheet in the accounting system. The expense sheet is a form that covers the payment of all supplies, equipment, services, utilities, etc. that cost to run the school, so that it's a collect all for everything but payroll expense, so we can gauge how the school is functioning. Here's a quick summary of what the test entries are, and we can click the plus button to create a new one. We can also set the date here by just typing in the date. Here was August 31st, 2017 is fine, and that will set the date. It automatically sets the number. Doesn't look right. Well, I guess it is, yes. And we then can choose a company like the ABC Auto Supply Company. It fills in the information regarding it because we have it. If we need it to add a supplier, we can go to the supplier and then return from here from the back button. We can have a link to a PO because we can, and let's list this down and choose a PO. This is maybe PO number 5 relates into here. And the PO amount, obviously that PO doesn't have an amount. And it doesn't say who's requisitioned by, because again, it wasn't completed. Okay, but that will all fill up. And what we're looking for is, what is the expense account? Where is this coming through? So we have accreditation fees, consumables, marketing, publications, light bulbs, sports equipment. There's a long list of things, and you can keep editing it and adding to it so that we know roughly where things are coming from. So it's utilities would be electricity or hydro, or there's a cleaning contract, whatever it be. I'll just choose utilities, and we'll just say the purpose of it is the electricity bill. And we then have a standard typical billing layout. It looks more like a purchase order than anything. Let's call it item number 1, and it's the Hanoi Electric Company. It's their December bill, and it's going to be, well, I guess it's just we put the Hanoi Electric Company December 2016. Okay, and we put the price in there as $345,000. Okay, got a subtotal. We can then add tax if there's tax on top of that, because they like to keep track of the tax versus. And if it's say 5%, you put decimal 0.05, it'll come out as 5%. And if the federal tax is 7%, say, just it comes out. And if we have a shipping cost on it, which we don't on that, and the total expense is $385,000. So you can then type in any notes you have to do to notify anything about it. And then you can put down here how paid. Was it paid by cash, direct deposit? This isn't critical information, but it does keep things going. And the date paid, so it was maybe you didn't pay it till September. And the transaction ID number, so there's a number, check number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the status now is that it's paid. Hence we have it, and we can then, this stays in. We have a PDF option. It's not necessarily to do it, but it would be a good, because then we can get this showing up on the accounting reports.